Entering college is a new, exciting, and sometimes stressful experience. A new fiction series is telling the exciting stories of 5 young women as they embark on their journey at Paradise Valley University. J.B. Vample from Philadelphia is joining us for an author spotlight this morning, and she's sharing more on the College Life series, which is available right now. Well, first of all, welcome to the show. We are so glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You were just telling me, all told, it took you about 20 years to write this series. That's incredible.
Yes, thank you.
And so let's start by telling us where you began and really why this series, why College Life?
So I created the series at the age of 17 years old. I was a senior in high school, and I was going to be graduating high school and go to college that fall. And I've always had an overactive imagination. I've been writing since I was a child. Yeah. So one day I was just sitting at my grandmother's computer trying to imagine what my life in college could possibly be like. Who could I meet, the situations I could end up in, and these characters just kind of materialized in my mind and these storylines. So I started writing. Yeah. And that's literally how the series was born.
Yeah, and you continued here for, what's the total, 9 books?
9 books.
Wow,
yes.
That's amazing. When we read the series, tell us a little bit about these characters that we're going to meet and some of the stories that we'll encounter along the way.
Yeah, so the story follows 5 very different young black women from all different parts of the U.S. So we have Chastity Parker, who is, I like to classify her as the mean girl. She's the very harsh, guarded, takes no nonsense, fear no one type of person. But there's a reason why she's so guarded and why she's so mean to everyone, just because how she was raised. So throughout the series, you get to see how her upbringing is a factor in her life and how she just really ultimately just wants to be loved like everybody else. Yeah. But she just has to overcome some things before she can get there.
Peel back those layers.
Peel back those layers.
And then I was going to say she's surrounded by her friends, right?
Yes.
Or
so,
enemies.
well, both. Both. So we have her, and then we have Malaysia Simmons, who is a very loud, in-your-face, fun party girl. She is a middle child of 7 children. So she craves attention, and she goes through, especially at the beginning of the series, just being very loud and trying to get attention by any means necessary. And ultimately, unfortunately, she finds out that all attention isn't necessarily good attention. Yeah. So that's something she has to kind of overcome throughout the series. We have Sidra Howard, who is kind of like the most normal of the group. Through most of the series, she is like a pampered princess, kind of uppity. And she's, like I said, she's the most put together out of the group. But she starts to unravel a little bit towards the end of the series. So you kind of see her layers peel back then. Yeah. And we have Alex Chisholm, who is the mother bear of the group, self-proclaimed mother bear of the group, and by way of being very nosy with the group and trying to get everybody to handle things the way that she would expect them to handle it. But Alex goes through her own sets of problems, and she's not necessarily handling herself in the best way. So she has to overcome a lot of things with that. And then we have Miss Emily Harris, who is the baby of the group and the baby of her family. And she's very shy and timid and very wimpy, and she is also a mommy's girl, which is a problem because her mother is very smothering. Well,
that's interesting, and I'm sure as you read this, you can find one of those characters to relate to.
Yes.
Now, each book tells the events of a semester, so talk about that. We're kind of following through their whole college journey, right?
We are. So, like I said before, it's 9 books to the series, and each book tells the events of a semester in their life. So we have the first 8 books through the characters' years of college, so 2 books to a year, and then the 9th book, which is the final book, picks up 5 years after they graduate. So through each book, the characters go through a series of events to start to change them and shape them from the teenagers that they start out as to the grown women that they become at the end of the series.
And can anybody read this book from, maybe teens up through adults?
Yes. So the target audience is mostly, I would say, like 15, 16 and up.
Yeah.
Anybody in high school age, college age, and beyond. I have an audience that a wide array of readers for this series. So yes.
Well, and certainly it'll give you plenty to do, especially if you're looking for something to read this winter. How can viewers get a copy of your book?
Yeah, so my books are available anywhere online books are sold. We have Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, etc. They're available in ebook and paperback versions. And I also sell signed copies on my own website, jbvample.com. So I'm very easy to find.
JB, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.